going on, guys? This is Scott with Turner Firearms.
I'm Ryan with Shooter Media Outlet.
And we have an adaptive tactical spread for you today.
I don't know what's going on here. All
Yeah.
kinds of good stuff.
Absolutely. So we were first introduced to adaptive tactical way back when we did the first Matrix Arms video for
Back
their
in the
rechargeable
beginning,
rifle.
yeah.
So we saw a really crazy stock put onto the Matrix Arms rifle, and I was like, what is this? And after doing some research and going back onto Matrix page, found out, lo and behold, it's adaptive tactical. So we were really impressed with that, decided to reach out further, and this is what you see today. So they were gracious enough to send a whole bunch of this stuff out for us to test and evaluate and just get some talking points in.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the easy stuff first. I mean, this guy right here, the X Performance adaptive tactical buttstock, has been seen everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
we obviously saw it at Matrix Arms rifle. I saw it in a bunch of customers' rifles. I had a gentleman purchase the Mossberg 500 kit and saw this guy come through. And then for the TK22 Takedown they gave us, it came with one of these as well. So this seems to be the standard stock for them. And I like it.
I do too.
It's very comfortable. So I mean, there's lots of, I'd say, good reinforcement, if you will.
That was one thing that everybody's pointed out
Yep.
when they mess around with it.
Less, I mean, you have better recoil control, not gonna have nearly as much shooter fatigue.
Right.
And I mean, it still comes out for the 6th position mil spec, just like any of the other stocks you'd see. But they have some reinforced takedowns here, so it's a little bit more sturdy for installation.
Yep.
It was really easy to take apart here. There's just these two pieces you just drop down when you squeeze this in, and it slides right off. So ease of application, thumbs up from us on that.
I'd say.
But they're rocking out 3 colors right now, and we obviously see the black one here. And then this guy that Ryan's holding up is their FDE. And I also saw recently on their website coming soon their less than lethal orange, which is like the hunter's type orange.
For a Leo application would be pretty cool.
Absolutely. So they're rocking out 3 colors with that. And what else you want to get into here? Let's talk about
price
some
real
other
quick
fun stuff.
on the stock itself, just bare bones. You're looking at $49.99.
Yeah.
So
Which I think it's a hell of a price.
it's competitive in the in this market, I would say.
Yeah.
AR-15 accessories.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at some of the like the Magpul, like the CTR stocks or the ACSLs.
Strike Industries.
Yeah,
some
you're
of
right
those
around
guys.
that $60 to $40 price range. This guy falls in the lower end of that spectrum, and I think it's very comfortable. Customers that stopped in the store and checked some of these products out, they're like, is this overkill? Is it too much for an AR? I really don't think it is. I mean, we're talking about maybe 1 inch of reinforced padding here.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you really want to be a stickler, I mean, this guy actually does pop off, and you can probably put your own on there, but I don't see why you would. And they do sell these individually if you need a replacement pad as well on their website too. If you go to adaptivetactical.com, so
Right.
you can definitely take a look and see all this extra stuff here as well. But let's get into the next portion here. Let's talk about the actual kits themselves.
Definitely.
So, Ryan, if you want to talk about the Mossberg.
The Mossberg 500. I mean, you're obviously going to get the pistol grip, the
Yep.
buffer tube that will accept mil spec stocks. So that's really awesome. I know a lot of guys, getting into the tactical side of things, want to swap out, be able to run the M4 style telescopic stock, which is really nice.
Absolutely.
Retail, I guess we can talk retail real quick. These retail for $129, as well as the TK22 takedown kits.
Yeah.
Now, what colors are we to expect?
I'm actually impressed. They rock out with 6 different colors, so they've kind of followed that thing, the trends of Magpul with like the Muddy Girl and some of the other colors.
Yeah.
But we're seeing more of hunting tactical setup
applications.
From that.
Yeah.
So you're looking at kind of like, it looks like a mossy type color. Some of the FDEs.
Yep.
Olive drab, and I think it's pretty cool that they offer that through all the the different stocks that you're seeing here.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing I want to point out too, we've seen a lot of stuff where, when we first checked out their site and spoke with them, there wasn't a lot of products out there for the applications of the 1022s or for even the Mossbergs. But I'm really happy to announce that they're coming soon, and hopefully we can get our hands on these as well, is they have a mount for a actual tactical flashlight that'll be on the...
Built in, yeah.
So they'll have that, and they also have some accessories like some of the side saddles.
Yep.
That'll be put into the receiver, so you can rock out. I think it has up to 6 shells on it, and that's pretty decent. I mean, a lot of people that have been going to do, some of these tactical additions onto their 500s.
Their home defense shotgun.
It's all, mix and match hodgepodge. Like, we're going to get the handguard for this, and we're going to get the buttstock from this. It's nice that the company's putting it all together and has all their same product for that kit.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm a one-stop shop kind of guy. I want to be able to go to a website and be able to get everything I need. It'll show up at the same time, and then boom, I'm in business.
So I think that's really awesome. And obviously here with the TK22, this is designed for their 1022 takedown from Ruger.
Right, which we have, which you saw Scott shoot at the beginning of the video.
Yep. So we took everything apart. We're going to reassemble it for you. You get to take a look and see just how easy it really is.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk a little bit in the end of this video about their Tack hammer, which comes in the full size for the 1022 takedown, and then the pistol variant as well.
Correct.
So, I don't know. You want to let's get a whole install and see what happens here.
Let's dive into it.
Okay. Cool.
We're good.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get the easier of the easiest parts out of the way, and we're gonna take care of the handguard. So, like we said, this is for a Ruger 1022 takedown. It is not designed for just the regular 1022. And from my understanding with this kit and what they say, we can remove this, and this will actually fit for the traditional barrel as well as the bull barrels.
Okay.
So we can rock out with both of them, either or. And only tool we're gonna need,
flathead screwdriver.
So we'll remove the piece right here.
Barrel band here goes over the fore end. Back him out the whole way.
Walk it out. Take off the band. And then the last one we have down here is one more screw.
Sorry guys, I'm probably kind of in the way there. But you're going to back that out.
One thing we've learned through doing this a couple times is Ruger has some ridiculously long screws.
That is a fact.
All right, and we're just going to slide this up and over, and you're good to go.
Fore end is off.
So all we're going to do is slide this guy on now, and you can see all the holes will align here. So all it takes is a little bit of force to be applied, and it locks right into place. And then you can see down here through the little eyelet of the screw, we can just move this and position it right where it needs to be. It's lined up perfectly now. And we're going to run the screw right back through.
So we're just using the original handguard screw that comes with your Ruger 1022.
And it takes a little bit in there just to get it through the polymer first. But then you also feel like the slack let up a little bit, and then you just go and tighten it. And there you go. So we got the handguard on, ready to rock and roll into the next part.
So we're going to use the flathead screwdriver again and start working on the receiver and trigger group portion to replace the stock. Keep in mind, guys, is the safety. You want to make sure that it's evenly spaced on either side for when you pull the receiver out of the stock itself. You don't want that to get caught. It will give you a lot of trouble.
There we go. Oh.
Well,
voila. So that guy dropped right out there, not a problem. Got our pin. And we're gonna get the TK22 takedown.
Make sure you guys can see this. Drop him right down in there.
And just to note, the only thing that can really fall out is that pin. So there shouldn't be any other parts that should be just floundering around. But put the screw back in, the original screw that came with your rifle. Snug it up a bit.
There we go.
And there you go.
Looks like we're in business.
Yep.
Now let's put the two pieces together and show you the finished product.
Yep. All it does is lock it into place with the quarter turn it down towards you, going clockwise. It'll lock right into place, and there you go. Just took a few minutes. We swapped out all of our old parts from Ruger and put in the adaptive tactical kit, and we're ready to rock and roll here. So very nice, very comfortable, still lightweight. I mean, you're not, I mean, I think it's, you know, dollars to donuts, you're changing maybe like, I don't know, less than an ounce with having all this stuff on here. So it's very lightweight, works great, handles nice and ergonomic, if you will.
I would say. Now, length of pull wise, with the stock completely retracted, how are we looking from factory? So that's about, oh no, because you figure it's a little bit shorter. So
Just
I mean,
a little bit shorter. So actually, if you look here in our handy packaging, length of pull is 11 to 14 inches.
okay.
So we're about 1 inch off on that.
Yeah, it does improve on what's stock from Ruger.
Yep. So I mean, all of it's about the same everywhere else, and you're just getting a lot more comfort and, you know, better grip in my opinion, if anything. And one other thing to note, they do have the integrated QD swivel.
Okay.
So that's nice to add on there too if you want to put a little
Yep.
little sling or something on there. But yeah, I mean, this is obviously a massive improvement, especially having the pistol grip there.
Agreed.
Very nice. It's pretty bulky too. If
It is.
So another thing to note with this guy here, I mean, this is a pretty bulky grip, and I kind of wondered why they had that as a feature. I like to have things a little bit slimmer. This still did feel good when we shot out the range, so I'm not really going to complain about it. But the other thing I like about this too is they have a really, really nice snack holder. So we can put our M&Ms and Skittles in there, or Jolly Ranchers, and rock out all day. But the real reason why this guy's there, not just so I can be a foodie, is they have a thing called the Tack tread, and it actually puts a monopod right into the actual grip itself, which is really cool. So I'm hoping to get our hands on that the next time around and see how well it holds up. But I think it'd be a really cool feature to have. So plug that guy back in there. But yeah, we'll close up here with our final thoughts and go from there.
Let's do it.
All right, so install, like 3 minutes max.
Yep. Flathead screwdriver, no problem. Really simple install.
Yeah. So I mean, no qualms on that. I mean, price point wise, if you want to, you know, tack out your 22 a little bit more, get some more comfort, add that pistol grip,
Yep.
add the, you know, reinforced stock.
129. Yeah, you can't beat it.
It's not bad at all. Let's talk a little bit about their RCB 22 they sent out to us. This is for their pistol variant, so just for ease of application and making sure that, you know, this was an easy install, we SBR'd our 1022. And we actually didn't run it. We didn't want to do a video for it because I didn't want customers getting the wrong idea, thinking this is just something they can slap on an SBR and not worry about the tax stamps and everything else.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
ATF, we're being responsible, so take note.
Right.
But I mean, we installed this in no time. I mean, it's just as simple as what you saw for.
There's a few other parts that have to be removed off the factory barrel to make this install work, but other
Yeah,
than
just
that,
a couple.
Yeah.
But I mean, price-wise, you're looking at for the pistol variant of this guy.
It's
is what?
$229
Yeah.
for the pistol, and then the 16-inch.
Just $100 more.
Yeah, $329.
Yeah, and the thing I really like about this, you know, with the rail and the barrel and the compensator, you're looking at some pretty decent color options as well.
Yeah.
They actually have Cerakoted versions in like red, pink, gray, and black right now. So when you're in that checkout or you're purchasing from a store such as myself, you can say, hey, this is the color that I want. So I mean, you're already kitting out and, you know, changing up the look of a very classic firearm to, you know, being able to make it your own with a different color.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool. And what are we looking at? I mean, the twist rates are the same for
1 and 16 on both.
for both of them.
Both the 16-inch and the 10-inch barrel.
Yep.
And then you also have a compensator, which means you have a threaded barrel, which gives you that
Yes.
ability to run a suppressor if you would
Yep.
like. And what is our thread pitch on that?
Thread pitch is 1/2 by 28.
Nice. So that's pretty common.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to throw a can on that and do some stuff, I mean, you're good to go.
Yep.
So, and then the other thing too, you're looking, you know, this is a 9-inch barrel itself.
Right.
And then it's a 10.125 if you throw in the compensator.
Correct.
And it's just an inch more, obviously, if you're upgrading to the full 15-inch
Yep.
or 16-inch. So the barrel then actually runs a chromalloy steel,
Okay.
which helps with heat resistance
Yep.
and corrosion, which is really nice. And then you have yourself here with the shroud being a 6061 aluminum.
Okay.
And that's all done in their Cerakote as well, which is really cool. Last thing this guy runs with then is a cantilevered rail design. So it makes zeroing a lot easier and keeps it on point. So they've done a pretty well thought out barrel here for their Tack hammer versions.
I would say.
And yeah, I mean, it's an excellent system and really easy to put together.
Yeah.
I had a couple customers that have purchased these systems through me, and they're like, I need a gunsmith to put this together. I'm like, no, you do not. They have all the instructions, you know, readily available for you on the back. I've seen a couple videos posted on YouTube where they did some of the installations. It's very simplistic.
It is.
And relatively foolproof. I mean, guns only go together so many ways.
That's a fact.
So, I mean, any other things you want to take note on with this?
I guess if you're gonna run one of the Tack hammer barrels in the foregrip here, there is an insert that has to be removed to run the bull barrels.
Yes.
So we currently have it in because we're running the stainless standard barrel from
And that
Ruger.
does use a Phillips head opposed to the flathead. So you'll need two tools if you run a bull barrel in that.
Yep.
But other than that, I mean, it's literally just removing one screw and the little inlet comes out.
Yeah.
And you're able to install it easily. So it's just the same.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Anybody's doing this install and they're running into an issue, that piece does come out to accommodate for the bull barrel.
Yep. So this guy improves the accuracy and performance.
And I think with a muzzle brake on it too would potentially help with running different ammos through your 1022 for reliability.
And we ran, what, four types through it, so I mean, it's all the same. But yeah, I mean, we're really happy with this guy, and I think they're very affordably priced if you're looking for something to get into the world of, you know, working on stuff with the 22s. I know Archangel has some of their stuff out there.
Correct.
And a couple other companies that are, I mean, they're all competitively priced, but I think with Adaptive Tactical and us getting a lot of time with it in store, I think the quality is really there.
It is. Yep, they're a great company.
Yeah, so I mean, be on the lookout for them. I mean, they're already kitting some of their stuff out for the Matrix arms, and these are all American companies, parts made in the U.S., which is awesome.
Yeah, we like to see that
more
for
than happy to
sure.
support those for the companies out there.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, stay tuned. I mean, like I said, we're trying to get some more of their gear in here. I definitely want to try the monopod, and I really want to try their Venom kits.
Yes.
So those guys are actually interchangeable, so you can put it onto your Mossberg 500s and run drums or the mags.
So swap out your standard Mossberg 500 to accommodate what? Yeah, you said a stick mag.
Yep.
So
hopefully, I mean, they've been out of stock, and that's the only reason why they didn't send any of it up to us. But they said as soon as they do get some more in their allocations, we're gonna be able to rock out with one of them and give it another video.
I'm excited to see that.
And I really, really want to get my hands on the one that for the 500 that mounts the light.
Okay.
Because from what I'm seeing from the pictures, it looks like it actually encompasses the light.
That's what I
it's not
thought,
just
that
a
it
little
was.
clip on there.
Now, will it need a proprietary flashlight, or will it be a universal flashlight mount?
It looked.
That'll be...
I mean, and I could be wrong on this. I looked at the actual picture, and it almost looked like it was a streamlight on there.
Okay.
So I mean, my guess is, and if there's, I mean, I'm hoping they're gonna have it where it's a multitude of lights and it's just like a retention screw.
Yeah.
So we can
That'd be cool. That'd be really
change
cool.
out some different diameters. I mean, I'm not expecting the world, but I definitely have the customer that comes in here and says, "Hey, I want to kit out my Mossberg 500," and does it all tacked out, and then they get some chintzy holder for the light on the side mount. And after 2 blasts, it falls off and the batteries go flying in the housing and everything.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see they've adopted a system that's going to put all that into play.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, that's all I got for this. I mean, I think it's an awesome system, very affordable. It was a fun shoot that we got to do and fun to put together. So thank you again for sending this out to us, guys.
Definitely.
And if you have any questions and want to check them out more, go to adaptivetactical.com. You can check them out on social media as well. We'll post all the links in the description. We'll post our links. Make sure you're subscribing.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, the 2A community is kind of under fire with YouTube, so...
I know, right? I don't know how much longer videos like this will even be up on YouTube. Hopefully, maybe another platform.
All the support, guys, it means the world to us. It means the world to the companies that we're supporting, and they're sending this stuff up here. I'm just, really honored to be able to keep doing this stuff in the meantime. So keep up the likes, keep up the subscribes.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll see you next time, guys.
See you guys.